Okay, what we're doing here with this video is how to create newsletters for all4love.net. So first off, you want to come to this website, all4love.net mail login, and I'll provide you with the login password. Once you enter here, you want to come over to the left hand side under scheduler. Click on that. This is where it will list all the emails. Right now there's none because we did not schedule any. What you want to do is add scheduled email. Next thing you want to do is load a template, a quick load, which will pick the latest version. Okay, so today we'll be making a card for September 8th. So what you would need to do is come over to the website all4love.net and pick a random card. Now you have to be careful here because you don't want to do Christmas in the middle of the year, or do July 4th card when it's not July 4th, or do Valentine's Day card when it's not Valentine's Day. So what you would need to do here is find something generic. For example, what I did here is I picked, let me go back here. So the recommendation here is actually kind of go down the list, go with the pattern. So instead of jumping around, you may hit repeats. I recommend you, for example, do this card until you think you are done, and do this card until you think per category, and then go down the list. So what I did here is I did this one, and I went to the second page, and I picked this one. Okay. Again, so you should have a systemic way where you don't repeat cards as much as possible. It's okay to repeat, but we would like to keep our subscribers happy by giving them fresh new cards. So what we could do here is copy the tagline, which what I've done here is just copying. You could even come up with your own taglines, where that here a lot of them we've come up on our own, a lot of them we just copy from the card. So this is from the card. What you need to do next is click on the card and copy this URL of the card and paste it in this section, card URL. And next thing you need to do is get the thumbnail. So if you use Internet Explorer, which I have preloaded here, you want to right click, and then the screen is not big enough to show, but you want to right click and go all the way down to properties, and then this will show you the URL of the thumbnail. Or in Chrome, you need to do right click and copy image URL. You want to paste that in the URL section, thumbnail URL. Next thing you need to do is go back to the scheduler, and because we'll be doing a card for the 8th, so we'll make sure that the days are correct. Scheduled date will be the day that the card is sent out, and we need to change this because we're doing date card of the day. So here we're changing the tagline. So basically copy and paste over the tagline, and next thing is copy and paste the card address. Next one is copy and paste the thumbnail, which you have to look in here. Okay, so the thumbnail is this link here, and the tagline is this one over here, and the card address to replace that. All I'm doing here is copy and replace the old value. Okay, so again, these two lines has to be changed, and you have to search in this column. There are three things to change here: the card link, the thumbnail of the link, and the tagline. Okay, next thing you want to do is you want to hit quick save, and a pop-out window says, oh, there's some problem there. If a pop-out window shows up like here, what you want to do is hit cancel. Not okay, hit cancel. It will save as a new one. Okay, once it's saved, unfortunately the problem is here, the scheduled date needs to be readjusted. And next thing you want to do is hit preview. Now it will send an email to your address, and then it will show you the card. Okay, this is the daily e-card. So we'll wait for the oh, the new card just came in. The preview, list mail preview. Now this is our preview card, which shows up correctly. So that's great. Now you want to hit save schedule. Okay. Now if you go back to the scheduler, you will see the card that we saved. Card of the day, that's correct. The date September 8th is correct. It will be sent out on the 8th, so the date here matches, and that's wonderful. And what we need to change here is actually also the preview preview test address, which will replace it with your email address, so that you could preview it yourself. Okay. Let me see if I left out anything. Okay, so there we go. Why don't we create another one really quick? I won't explain too much, but you can see what we need to do here. Add a new one. Load the previous one. Pick a card. When I am with you. Okay. When I'm with you, even my shadow is colorfully is colorful when I am with you. Okay, so even when my shadow is colorful. So I'm just doing here when I am with you, even my shadow is colorful. Okay. Now I'm copying over the card link, and now I will do the thumbnail. Okay. All right. Replacing the tagline. Okay, replacing the tagline. Replacing the card link. Card link. Card link, replacing the thumbnail link, which is this one. Ooh. Change card of the day, change it to 9th, September 9th, quick save. Cancel. tonight. Preview. Wait for my mail. Preview. Looks good. Now save. Okay, so now I've done 2 cards. Okay, so that's all good. Alright, one thing I want to talk about is over here. You see how there's a gap? This is where we put our weekly newsletter. Okay, so you want to put one every Wednesday. So you want to count 7, insert blank. So the next one is the 14th. Next one is the 21st. So we could insert one above. Okay, so every time you see a link blank here, you want to put a weekly newsletter. Usually we do it on Wednesday. Right. So let me just demonstrate the weekly. The weekly is a little bit different. We promote a category on the weekly. So same thing, we come over here, we load a previous weekly newsletter. We load this weekly newsletter, which would be the 14th. This would be going out on the 14th, September 14th. 14th. All right. So the newsletter is a little bit different here, and what we want to promote is different every time. All right. So let me figure out what we're doing here. Okay, so basically we're just changing here, time to be thankful. What you want to do, instead of promoting a card, you're promoting a category. Okay, for example, you want to promote missing you. Right, so let's promote and get the category copied over. Okay, so we're doing category for the weekly. The tagline is, the category is missing you. So so here we're coming out with taglines again. Missing you. And okay, so that's what we want to promote. Let's come over here. We'll change that. Change that. We'll change the category. Okay, quick save. Cancel. Oop, what I forgot to do is preview. So let's preview it. Let's wait for it. Okay, so preview 14th. Awesome, looks good. Missing someone in their car, missing you. Looks good. So let's go back to our scheduler make sure. See, what I did here is the date wasn't correct, so all I need to do is change the date. Hit save. So that's the weekly. You see, now we have saved 3. So this is your job, and I want you to do this once a month, just to be able to get an entire month of card.